From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Good evening, everyone. Good to be with you. Eli Grimes here with News Channel 15. Let's take a look at tonight's news. WRUL reports a Carmi couple was behind bars this morning following their joint arrest just after 10 p.m. last night. Officers responded to a home on North 7th Street in reference to a physical altercation. Police placed both 59-year-old John Broussard and 52-year-old Kimberly Rose under arrest. Broussard faces a charge of domestic battery. Rose also faces a domestic battery charge, along with a resisting a peace officer charge. WNOI reports that the Wayne County Sheriff's Office received a complaint of theft from a residence in Sisney. After that investigation was complete, it was determined that Randall G. Legg, age 51 of Sisney, had committed the theft, and items from the theft were located on Legg's property. Deputies took Legg into custody, and he was transported to the Wayne County Jail. Lots of City Council news to get to. First off, WFIW reports the Fairfield City Council met for their monthly meeting last night at Fairfield City Hall. As we told you last night, the council approved the sale of property at 303 Northeast 7th Street for $4,500, submitted by Kyle Dagg. Mayor Gary Moore recommended accepting the single bid, citing ongoing maintenance and tax costs as reasons to move forward. The council approved that single bid offer. A new labor agreement with IBEW Local 702 was approved, providing a 4.5% raise over a 3-year term. The council also extended equivalent benefits to non-union employees, including staff in various departments in City Hall, along with the fire department and airport. 2 resolutions for business district agreements were also approved. 618 Bakery received approval for a $10,000 reimbursement toward their $75,000 renovation project. Wayne White Electric Cooperative was similarly granted up to $10,000 to support a $29,000 improvement involving the replacement of their main entry door. Mayor Moore stated that Kemper CPA has spent a week there in Fairfield with City Hall officials as they begin their audit of the city. The council also approved the appointments of Andrew Miller as the Fairfield City Fire Chief and Wade Gregory as Assistant Fire Chief. Longtime Fairfield Police Chief Keith Colclaser announced his retirement after 26 years of service. Mayor Moore read a letter to the crowd submitted by Colclaser announcing that retirement, with many of his family members in attendance. Colclaser served the department from May of 1999 until Tuesday, working as a patrolman, then became a sergeant, detective, and assistant chief. Moore noted that Colclaser scored the highest grade on the sergeant's test, and that score still remains in existence today. Colclaser addressed the crowd and was then presented a plaque by Fairfield Mayor Gary Moore. He was immediately appointed to a newly created Public Safety Ordinance Enforcement Officer position, where he will assist the police department with ordinance enforcement, evidence handling, and FOIA responsibilities at a rate of $27 per hour. Current Assistant Police Chief Ben Lewis was then appointed Chief of Police by the mayor, with his salary adjusted to match the outgoing chief's rate. The mayor stated Lewis served with the Wayne County Sheriff's Department before joining the police department and has been instrumental in what has happened at the department alongside Colclaser. These leadership changes passed unanimously. The council then approved a request to close Leroy Street between the tennis courts on June 21st and the 22nd for an upcoming pickleball tournament. Additionally, the city pledged $7,000 from the Recreation Fund to assist with $70,000 in needed repairs to the Fairfield public golf course greens, which suffered damage over the winter. The financial report from May showed total expenses of some $1,718,791 against revenues of $1,615,489, resulting in a net loss of $103,302. Payroll totaled $572,955, while the city collected $16,073 from gaming and just under $147,000 from sales tax. The general fund balance at the end of May stood at just over $2,176,000. Council members also addressed concerns about loose dogs in the community, advising residents to report incidents to the Wayne County Humane Society or the Fairfield Police Department. Further discussions on animal control were considered in future meetings. The meeting concluded with an executive session to review closed meeting minutes and discuss personnel matters. The next City Council meeting will be July 8th at Fairfield City Hall. Crossville will get another part-time police officer and a new animal control officer. Those were among the decisions made at Tuesday night's Village Board meeting. On a night where Nancy Osborne and Wes Trout were absent, trustees marched onward with plans and updates on July 5th for Independence Day festivities. About $2,000 in donations have come in to support efforts, and a windscreen to surround the pickleball courts is going to be installed thanks to Citizens National Bank. Chris Hatcher, on behalf of the Crossville alumni and the Crossville Community Association, spoke up about the group's interest in helping financially with improvements in the village and Tiger Park. Mayor Rick Kuykendall discussed adding another 8 hours to Chief Mark Wheeler's 32 hours of coverage. Trustee Bruce Morlock was the lone dissenter, saying he wanted to wait to discuss it until the full board could be present. Chief Wheeler also spoke in support of the idea, mentioning that the village could open applications and simply terminate the position if it didn't work out. The pay rate is expected to be $24 per hour. Morlock voted no. Wheeler said since the last meeting, he's made 23 traffic stops, handled 7 complaints, dealt with 1 abandoned car, pulled over 2 side-by-sides, 2 four-wheelers, had 1 medical assist, stopped a handful of bicycles riding around at night with no lights, and issued 22 abatements for property cleanups, handled 2 curfew violations, and a single eviction. Amanda Mercer will take over animal control for the city of Crossville at a cost to the village of $300 per month. She'll start her duties on June 16th. Trustees granted a building permit to Haley Hertz for a 12x43 porch at her Cross Street address. Additionally, a special use permit was granted for 500 Morel to place a 16x80 mobile home. Mayor Kuykendall says a representative from FEMA will be in the village Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. to go over floodplain information and provide updates to local leaders. Beyond that, Kuykendall says the village intends to employ 2 young men through Waddy's Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. Leaders also agreed to get an eagle atop the flagpole at the Crossville Memorial at the request of local resident Terry Oath. The Crossville Village Board adjourned at 7:14 p.m. In other news, officials with the Illinois Department of Transportation announced that the removal of the decks from the westbound I-64 bridge over the Wabash River has been successfully completed. This marks a significant step in the ongoing $136 million project to replace the twin spans located south of Grayville. Demolition work to remove the remainder of the westbound span is currently underway, with piling being driven for the construction of the new eastbound and westbound bridges. During this construction phase, motorists will share the eastbound lanes until the new bridge is completed, which is expected to be sometime in 2028. This bridge replacement is part of Illinois' broader infrastructure efforts under the $33.2 billion 5-year Rebuild Illinois plan, aimed at modernizing and improving transportation across the state. That's a look at news. Stick around, I've got your weather forecast coming up next, and then we'll talk sports. Stay with us.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Get employee pricing at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Bronco up to $10,500 off. And get a new 2024 F-150 up to $10,900 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Splash into savings at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2025 Ram 1500 with payments as low as $456 a month, or a 2024 Dodge Hornet for only $278 a month. Come in for yours today and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Welcome back. It's time for your forecast once again as we put our radar in motion again. Nothing to really speak of, as we've been mentioning throughout this work week up until Thursday night into Friday morning as we move into our almanac for today. We'll talk more details later. We saw a high of 86 today with a low of 58. Again, no precip to speak of. Your normals and records are on the screen. Just about normal for this time of year for the high, and obviously nowhere near our record highs or lows for today. Putting that forecast map in motion, you can see increasing cloud coverage throughout Thursday morning, the early hours of Thursday morning. And you can see some of that rain develop to our southwest. That will push into our region probably around Thursday night. No chance for thunderstorms really until the early hours on Friday. You can see several systems move through our region into the afternoon hours on Friday. And Friday night, likely the strongest chance for those shower and thunderstorm chances. As we move into your lows on tonight into Thursday morning, rather, staying in the low to mid 60s range, 64 in Albion, 64 in Mount Carmel. Moving forward with the highs on Thursday, going to be a hot one, 87 degrees in Olney. The hot spot there is Fairfield with 88 degrees. Your lows Friday morning, Thursday night into Friday morning, again going to be in those 67 to 69, the high 60s there for the lows on Friday morning. And you can see several chances for those showers to begin on the early hours of Friday morning. Highs on Friday are going to be ranging from the low to high 80s. You can see the low spot there in Effingham, 80 degrees, but you make your way over to Mount Carmel and down to Carmi, 88 degrees, the high there. Moving into your forecast, the extended forecast for the rest of this work week into next week, the highs are going to range from the low to high 80s, 83, the low spot there tomorrow, and back up into the high 80s starting at about Tuesday of next week. And it's going to be rain and thunderstorm chances all the way up until starting tomorrow up until Tuesday of next week. Your lows are going to be mostly in the high 60s with the exception of Friday night rather into Saturday morning, and 72 the low there Tuesday night into Wednesday morning of next week. That is your extended forecast. Stick around. I've got you with sports coming up next. Stay tuned.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Welcome back. Time to talk sports. Let's talk MLB scores from yesterday. The St. Louis Cardinals fell to the Toronto Blue Jays by a score of 10-9. The Chicago Cubs beat the Philadelphia Phillies 8-4. Meanwhile, the Pittsburgh Pirates lost a close one 3-2 to the Miami Marlins. The Cincinnati Reds scored one run in the fifth inning to best Cleveland 1-0. And finally, the Milwaukee Brewers down to the Atlanta Braves 4-1. That does it for sports and our newscast tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. For everyone here at News Channel 15, I'm Eli Grimes. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about in the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.